Welcome back to the Roughneck Modding Crew YouTube channel. If you have not already, please give us a like and a subscribe. We can also be found on Discord, as we have a public Discord, Facebook, itch.io, and we also have a Patreon if you would like to become a subscriber to help support the modding network that we run. That is not necessary, as nothing is hid behind a paywall. With that being said, let's take a look at the Kenworth T880 service truck, as there has been some questions on this truck and how it operates. One of the first things we're going to look at is it has custom controls. And if you look at the custom controls, you can come in here, and as you see, I have my Thrustmaster SimTAS farm sticks right and left, and I have mapped them, and I have my controller. So if you are having problems with your controls, this is one of the first things you're going to want to check is your key bindings to make sure you are not having any conflicts, and you can set up your custom controls to how you like. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in, and we are going to go into the truck category, into the store, and we are going to come down here and we're going to look at the truck and some of its features. As you will notice, we have stock stacks, miter cut, and flat, and then back to stock. For visors, you have factory with window chops, and you have a drop visor with window chops. Bumpers, you're going to have stock, you're going to have heavy one, RMC bull bar, and back to stock. Your main color you can customize to whatever color you want, and then you can customize your two-tone. And that'll change them two colors when you go into frame. As you are going to notice, this is going to customize your frame, and when it does, it will also change some of the colors on the truck, in the bed, and on the service crane. So if we go and look, if I go and change this to a different color, you will notice that the fuel tank and some other things will change color with this. So that's kind of a look at that. Our chrome is customizable. Say you want to go for a blackout look, you can customize your chrome to where it's blacked out, and also you can customize your wheels to where they are blacked out. So that's just a look at some of the things that you can do. And of course it has a license plate. Now let's go take a look at the truck itself. As you can see, this is a truck. I have bought it in a store. On the inside it has full interior, so that gives you a glance at the interior. We go back outside, and you can see that we have our lights. Now, since this truck has came out, lights are done a little bit different from the RMC modding crew, so you will be able to look for an update for this truck in the future. And then we also have our turn signals, and then you've got your strobe package. Now in group 1, you will find that you have your stabilizers on the back. That works your stabilizers up and down. And we go into group 2, and now you have your full service crane functions. As you can see, I'm using my Thrustmaster farm sticks, so therefore we can take and run multiple functions at one time. In this I have a super sack that we can take out. You're going to come back here. You are going to get a prompt for the winch, as this truck does run off the better winch scripts. And as you can see, I pull the winch. Now I have the choice to hook this winch up. With the better winch script, you also have the opportunity to make your winch bigger and smaller. Now we attach the winch, and for this purposes I am going to show you a sneak peek of a future trailer coming out. This is the Aspen P series, But if we wanted to load that onto the Aspen P series, we will then get back into our truck. Now I am able to run my winch up and make adjustments with my crane. So once I make my adjustments with my service crane, I am able to bring the super sack out, and then we are able to swing it over here. Or if you had a planter in the field, this truck will also accept trailers, so you can send him to go get your seeds, fertilizer, what have you. And you could use this to reload planters, sprayers, anything that accepts these seeds and chemicals. So once I've got this over here in place where I want it, I'm able to lower it down. And now we can take and we can disconnect it. And there you have it. Now if you was wanting to refuel, say this tractor, you come over here and you are going to use whatever prompts you set up to start your engine. Start the engine, and then it is going to give you the option to hide the markers or leave your markers out. It is also going to give you the choice to do diesel, DEF, or an electrical charge. For this purpose, we are using diesel. Now that I have that up, I can get back in the truck, and as you're going to see, it is going to give me, and maybe I have to be on a tractor on this one, but it is going to give me the option to refuel my tractor. And there we go. And I am refueling my tractor. Now some of the things is, if it is a in-game tractor, you probably have to be in a tractor just like I am now, but some of the other mods that people have done, the way they operate, you may have to be in a truck. And so you're just going to have to look at your toolbar up there in the top left hand corner in order to determine which vehicle you have to be in. Once our tractor is fuel, if we needed maintenance on this tractor, we need to customize it. We let it fill up with fuel. Once it is full, now we have the option of coming around to the truck and going to the front cabinet. When you go to this front cabinet, you are going to get a prompt to activate service function. When you activate the service function, the laptop is going to come up with markers. Once again, on this side, you have the choice to hide your markers or leave your markers in place. Now once we come around here, we will go and get the tractor, start it up, and now we are able to drive to the service side of the truck. And you will notice when I leave the marker, it turns red. This marker on this side will be red once you park something into it. As you can see right now, it is blue. The reason it is blue is because I have this truck and trailer too close to it. But if I was to back this out of the way, the marker should turn red, letting me know that the area is clear. And now that the area is clear, I can come over and get the vehicle, back the tractor in. Once you are inside the blue, that usually means you're good. And when you are inside, you will see that now on a laptop, it tells you what it is. It's a case 185, 0 months of age, operating hours 0.1, condition 100, paint condition 100. Now I hit the prompt. Now I can go into the mobile workshop, and I have rented this one, so we are not able to do anything with it. But if I was to come into the mobile workshop As you can see, there is all the information about the tractor. Now I'm going to return this tractor, and let's go buy us something else. So I'll buy something small, and as you come over, we're just going to buy this, nothing fancy. I'm not going to customize it or anything. Now that I am in this tractor, I am able to bring it over to the mobile workshop. And if you were out in the field and you did not like what you were seeing about this tractor, we will back it in. And I will get out. Now I can come over and I can open up the mobile workshop once again. Now I can go in and customize it. Say I wanted to put a bigger engine on it, different tires, wheel weights, front loader attacher, or I just wanted to change my color on my wheels. I am able to do that. Once that is done, it lets you know your configuration. Now, once again, your information is on there, and once you enter the tractor, you can pull out and your marker is going to turn red. If you need to do more to the tractor, you are able to back in, go over to your mobile workshop, open your mobile workshop, and now you can go in and do your repairs. So after you have done all your maintenance and you pull out, now you are able to go over here and you see there's nothing in the mobile workshop. So once again, you can take and deactivate your mobile workshop. But as you notice, when there's nothing in the paint squares, there is nothing on the computer screen. Now we can come over to this side. We can put our fuel up, and then we can get in the truck, and we are able to pack our mobile crane back up. And remember, the mobile crane is in group 2, and your stabilizers are in group 1. As you can see on the bottom right, this does diesel exhaust fluid and diesel. Diesel exhaust fluid is empty right now, and you can see that from filling that tractor up, it has used some of the diesel tank. So once we pack this up, we will go over and we will look at the next option of how to fill this truck. So we put our mobile crane away, get that down there in the stand. The stand does not have collisions on it. It is just a guide. Once you do that, go back into group 1, pull our supports up, and once our supports are pulled up, now we can turn out our service lights and we can drive over to the fuel station over here. When you pull into the fuel station, just like with any other vehicle, you are going to get the prompt to refuel this truck. Once you get the prompt to refuel, go ahead and hit your refuel, and as you can see in the right lower corner, now my fuel is going up. So the diesel gauge is at 86%, and it will continue to climb until it is completely full. So hopefully this helps with any problems or questions out there. Once again, you can find us on YouTube. You can also find us in our public Discord, HIO, Facebook, and if you would like to become a member and help support the channel, you can find us on Patreon. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.